Plutus Foundation Community Service Award, goes to a blogger who goes above and beyond, not only to serve the FinCon community, but the community at large through service and advocacy. This year's winner, Melanie Lockert, is an example of the impact bloggers can make on people's lives. And here to accept the award on Melanie's behalf is Kathleen Celmins.
Thanks, Jana. Several years ago, a stranger filled out a contact form on my website. She had a few questions about blogging and wanted to buy me dinner and pick my brain. It was several years ago, so after picking a well-lit restaurant and telling my friends where I would be and who to call if I didn't get home at a certain time, I agreed. That person was Melanie. She said to me, "I have so much student loan debt, and I'm wondering if you think I should start a blog." About 10 seconds after I said absolutely, she was off to the races. She started writing her blog, DearDebt.com, as a journal of getting out of student loan debt, dollar by dollar, painstaking progress. And she really went into the deep psychological impacts of debt. She started writing about mental health and how debt affected her happiness, and she wrote about depression. And back in those days, Google gave us a lot more information about what search terms people used to land on our blogs. And what Melanie found when she looked was harrowing. She saw over and over and over again people typing the phrase, "I want to kill myself because I'm in debt." And she didn't ask for that responsibility. She was just writing to her debt. And I think a lot of us would have done something to run away from it, maybe shut down the blog, but she didn't do that. She's not like a lot of us. She handled it with grace. She doubled down. She started writing more. She told people, "Please don't do this." She looked into resources. She did the research. She learned that finances, debt, is a top cause of suicide. And she wrote over and over and over again about how that you are not your debt. You don't have to kill yourself. She became a ray of light in a person's very dark time. And she started organizing events around that. So she did blog tours where all of her blog friends would write during Suicide Awareness Month in September. Everyone got together to say, "You don't have to do this." And this year, she saw another example of, she saw a need that wasn't being met. And together with a partner, Emma Patty, she organized this one-day intense personal finance retreat for women. And she taught people, she brought in speakers who talked about getting out of debt and investing and your money and relationships and negotiating a higher salary. And she's amazing. And it's for those reasons that I happily accept this award in her honor.